doing my live here. So looking forward to this now because yeah, if you're joining for the first time here, it's Anthony. Um, Definitely, it's my first time streaming, going live here. So I'm definitely going to be just be hanging out here with some friends. Let's see how this works. By the way, so I'm gonna be checking out. I'm a bit nervous though. I'm gonna check out how this is sounding. Um, yeah, but let me see what's popping up. If you're joining for the first time, it's Anthony, and I'm just gonna hang out here to see if I could push some people to come here and stream with me. It's my first time, and I think I'm looking forward to it. Really, quite excited. Honestly, quite excited about this. But let me know where you're joining me from. It's Anthony, so feel free to stop by and subscribe to my channel. Uh, if you've not been here before, just feel free to join me here. It's Anthony here. So let me know where you're joining from. Oh, it's my first stream. I think I'm a little bit excited or even nervous, really. But I'm gonna see what this looks like if I'm looking at my channel to see how this feels. But okay, it's always a starting point, and it's always a starting point, dude. Guys, it's always a starting point. So I think I'm looking forward to this, really. So I'm gonna see how this feels streaming for the first time. Um, yeah, but it looks good. It feels good though. A bit different to TikTok. I think yeah, hello, how are you? Good to see you. My name is Anthony and I happen to be a psychological therapist. This is my first time streaming, so I'm just checking this out. A bit nervous. um but if you're looking for the first time here, if you're joining for the first time, you let me know where you're joining me from. It's Anthony. I'm trying to see what else I could do to make this a bit more engaging, really. So, this looks very good to me. I'm gonna try and see. Oh, there's a question. There's a sticker. Okay. What's heavy tonight? Okay. Let me see what I could do to make this more engaging, really. So, let me see. Um, yeah. Let me see what this looks like. Okay. Hello. How are you, Oliver? Good to see you. Let me know where you're joining me from. It's Anthony. Just feel free to. Hi, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Steven. Good to see you. It's my first time streaming here. If you haven't followed, subscribe to my channel yet, go ahead and subscribe. My name is Anthony. I'm sure you'll be seeing my video. I happen to be a psychological therapist, and I just thought I could go live on this stuff tonight, or this evening. Let me know if you could hear me okay. Let me know if my sound comes across okay because this is my first time. I've been streaming on TikTok though, but this is my first time streaming here. Olivia, no. Oh yeah, no, no. That question is just a way to let people know what's my domain of topic really. So I tend to um, talk about mental health, psychological stuff. So this is my first stream, and I'm thinking of making this a bit more often. So definitely. Hello, how are you? Good to see you, Timmy. Good to see you, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. My name is Anthony. It's my first time streaming on YouTube, by the way. I'm definitely going to be streaming a lot more. So I'm thinking about how I could stream in a very structured way. But I have a community on TikTok, and it's my first time. Don't give up. Definitely, yeah. And that's the space I'm creating here. So if you feel you definitely find it difficult right now, I just thought to come up on camera and let one person know. Anyone who feels that they are down, to let them know that they're not alone. Yeah, so thank you for the comment. Thank you. Don't quit. Definitely. And I mean, if you feel you need that space to come in here and also have some conversation, that is a space for you. This is what I'm going to be doing every Friday. Okay, so every Friday, if you're thinking about having any community you want to belong to, thank you very much. Thank you. This is the place to be because I think I will be streaming here every Friday to support one person who feel that they are alone. So feel free to join this community. Drop me a subscription. Can you shout out my name? I can't see your name, by the way. What's your name? What's your name? Let me know what your name is. Um, yeah, what's your name? But if you haven't joined my page yet, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that. Okay, you are attractive. Thank you very much. Thank you. So this is space for me to come here to have some conversation, and that's what I'm going to be doing in this space. Okay, so feel free to say hi. Hi, how are you, Franco? How are you, Franco? Good to see you. Good to see you. Where are you joining from, Franco? If you don't mind me asking, let me know where you're joining from. My name is Anthony, by the way, and I happen to be a psychological therapist. So let me know where you're joining me from tonight. I just thought, this evening, I thought to come here and have a chat. England, oh, that's nice. Actually, streaming from England myself, playing with my light. Yeah. So, but how are you? How are you dealing with the winter? I mean, I think it's been quite cold this period. Yeah. All right, Simon, how are you? Good to see you. If it's the first time here, my name is Anthony, and I happen to be a psychological therapist. So this community, I've just created this community so I could talk to people. And so if you're wondering where to always go for a stream on a Friday evening, please just go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and then you're going to be part of this community. I have one already on TikTok. It's not cold. Oh, really? Where about in England? Because it's quite cold over here anyway. So I don't know where you're joining from because it's terribly so cold. Now, okay, I think I'm going to take down this topic. This question. I was just going to ask, let people know what I'm talking about. It's different to TikTok, right? It doesn't have like a sticker. So the question was just for me to use and let people know my category of conversation. But I'm in England. It's so cold. Oh, really? How are you dealing with that? Anyways, how are you? How are you coping with the cold? But how is a Friday? It's Friday, guys. So let me know what's popping. What are you up to on Friday? I think I'm not looking forward to. It's quite cold over here. It's been raining since morning up here in the north. Oh, thank you very much, guys. If you haven't subbed yet, just go ahead and sub. Okay, just like and sub. Okay, sit next to the heater. Fair enough. Fair enough. Definitely. I think my windows are all shut, like completely. I think it's been quite cold, but one of the things I like to do really is also to go for a run. I haven't done that for like days. It's just been quite crazy. Okay, so this question, it wasn't for me asking people directly. It was just a way for me to let people know what I'm talking about. Guys, should I take it down? What do you think? Should I take down the question? Yeah, let me just see. Oh, all right. Okay, if you're joining for the first time here, I'm in England. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Let me know where you're joining from, by the way. Okay, let me know where you're joining from. It's Anthony here, and if it's the first time, just let me know. Of course, it's going to be your first time. This is my first time streaming as well. Yeah. All right, okay, guys. But how are you? Where about are you joining from? Hack, I could see. Hi. How are you, Hack? Good to see you. Let me know. Let me know what you think about what I should do in this. Where did you get the panels? Those are all voice cancellation panels. So on Amazon, in the back part, yes, yeah, Amazon. So those are all like noise cancellations, just to reduce, make it a bit more nice in the microphone. So yeah, Amazon, and you could check it. I think this one came very cheap. I think it was quite good. It was a good deal. Yeah, it was a good deal. Yeah, so you could literally, I think for almost like more than 80 of them went for less than 50 quid. Yeah, it was a good deal. And I think I have that parted and a couple of the windows, and I still have some to part anyways, but I think the sound isn't that bad for now. I don't want to break the bank. But yeah, it was. It was a decent deal. And I'm sure this one I wasn't aware of what to choose, but it turns out to be a good deal. Yeah, 50 is a good deal. Definitely. All right, guys. Okay, just today was for me to come up here and start my first stream. But I'm excited for some of you that have joined and just coming here to have a chat. let's get the ball rolling. There's always going to be a first time. Never give up. Yeah, I wouldn't. Definitely, definitely. I wouldn't give up. I think I'm gonna be keeping. I'll keep on streaming as much as I can because I think I love the whole idea of streaming. You literally could talk to a lot of people all at once, and I think I like that. I like that. Keep going. Definitely, definitely. I think YouTube streaming is quite nice. It's my first time. It's taken me a while and ages to be able to come on live, but I wouldn't give up. How are you today? Thank you. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. And how are you doing? But damages. What's your name? What's the name there? Anyways, very good. That's good to hear. That's very good to hear. How is your Friday going, by the way? Beautiful energy, very calming. Thank you. Thank you. That's the whole idea of the space. Okay, so my name is Anthony and I happen to be a psychological therapist. And yeah, decent. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Please like and sub. Just like and sub to support me here. I'm just starting to yeah, to stream here. I do stream on TikTok. And I just thought to myself I could also bring the same stuff to YouTube. So yeah, just like and sub. You're gonna be seeing me here a bit more often. What's my favorite food? Well, it depends. I'm very multicultural, so my local dish would probably be afang soup. That's if you're African. But in terms of English cuisine, I think I love the soups, either tiki masala. So it depends on what part of the day or part of the season you're catching me in. Yeah, what have you done today? Today I think today was just resting day. I got a couple of meeting with guys from Google, just trying to ask, support me along this journey. May I ask your experience and background in psychology? So, I currently practice as a psychological therapist, and I have a multiple background in clinical medicine and psychosocial studies. So, my background spans across biological, psychological, and social model of care. So my content is around those lines. So I produce or I create. Oh God! So I create educational content. Okay, and those are all content around either psychology, psychosociology, or the intersection of both of them. But at the moment, I practice as a therapist. Yeah, yeah. Where are you joining from, by the way? Um, yeah, where are you joining from? Let me know where you're joining from. So yeah, that's my background. That's my background, my experience. So I intend to be creating educational live streaming over here. So this is my first time, and I'm hoping I have the energy. Damages have told me not to give up, so I won't give up. Romania. Oh, that's nice. That's good to hear. Can I see outside? No. What do you mean? Can I see outside? Outside where? Oh, that's nice. How is Romania, by the way? Um, and what part of Romania are you joining from? I know you guys have a very nice terrain over there. Yeah. All right, okay. But let me know how you're feeling today. Let me know what you're up to. It's Friday and I hope you're having a good weekend. Oh, it looks like a window. The light. Okay, those are all effects. Those are all light effects. Okay. Yeah, just for the ambience and so I've been creating this content and stuff, for a while now, and I've been doing it on TikTok. So those are all part of the settings of the house. Can we ask questions? Definitely, yes, for sure. That's what you want to do. Ask any questions around mental health. And by the way, I think there's a disclaimer on my. You tricked me. Sorry, my bad. Yes, sure, you could ask questions. Definitely, you could ask questions. That's the whole idea of creating this community, to have a question and having, ask me questions, okay? And I'm more than happy to talk you through anything, okay? Yeah. Yeah, sure, you could ask questions. You could ask questions around mental health, psychology, just life generally, okay? And it's a Friday to ask questions and get direct answers. I got 10 over 10. Yeah, it looks like a window. By the way, it's not the first time somebody has asked that same question while I was streaming on TikTok. Okay, so spellings. All right, okay. So I'm addicted to using phone. What do you think about it, and what are my steps? So that's a very good question, and I think you've been able to identify exactly what the behavior. So you asking me a question that's around. Okay, I have this behavior, and it seems like it's getting out of hand. It's becoming maladaptive behavior. What do I do to stop it? So, for any behavior, that we identify, we want to recognize whether the behavior serves a purpose or not. Okay, so whether it's a functional behavior or it's a non-functional behavior. So it seems like this behavior is affecting you in what, either it's taking away your time or it's becoming so consuming. So you've agreed and you've identified the maladaptive behavior. So what are the steps? So the next thing you want to do, non-functional, definitely. So what you want to do is to ask yourself, how does it make me feel? So it sounds like this behavior makes you feel better in the sense that it can make you feel you definitely, distracting yourself. You're trying to, helping you deal with boredom. But you see, although it helps you deal with boredom, it's not making you be better. Okay, so once we're able to identify that and identify that the behavior is serving a function of helping you deal with a particular negative emotion, so you want to replace that behavior, okay, with something more helpful. Now, understanding what function a behavior is saving is always the starting point in changing that behavior. So if the behavior is making you escape from boredom, now the question is going to be, why are you bored, or what's making you feel bored? Or if the scrolling is as a result of you trying to feel better, or you don't want to feel sad or lonely. Now the question now is, what is my experience that is making me feel bored and lonely? Because the behavior is coming on the back of that. Okay, so once you identify that, we want to go ahead and see how you could identify more helpful way to deal with the emotion. All behavior most of the time are influenced by the emotions and then our thinking. Okay, so the scrolling, once you see that, okay, this scrolling is every time I feel bored or lonely or isolated, I then scroll. So it means that the scrolling is helping you to deal with isolation. And if that is the case, so what can we do in exchange of scrolling to better deal with isolation? So that could invite you to think about things like either maybe going for a walk or going for doing journaling or doing something else. So working your way around understanding what function the behavior is saving is always a key thing. Trying to replace behavior without understanding what the function they are saving just makes you to create so much behaviors as escape, and that wouldn't be helpful for you. Okay, does that answer your question, Simon from Romania? And I hope that helps you as well. Okay, let me know what you think about that. All right, chat. I think I love that name. Everyone knows I should speed. I love how he says chat. That makes sense. So that's very good. So that's the kind of that's what you're going to be getting from this space. Okay, come here, ask questions. You have a chat. Okay, I'm happy to share that value with you. With anyone really. So if you have questions like what Simon is asking right now, feel free, and definitely going to share as much as is professional within this space to share. Okay, but let me know how your weekend is looking like. What are you up to? Anyone looking forward to anything special, football, or it's a chill weekend for you? And one way you could also support this space for me, if you don't mind, is just share this to your own audience and recommend it to a friend. Drop me just subscribe to my channel, and let's start this journey together, really. And I'm quite looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to everyone that's going to come along this journey with me. Share my channel, talk about my channel, share with your friends. Look at some of my videos I've made already. Some of them are quite, at the moment I'm working on a project which is about decolonizing psychology. So I think there's a lot to come out of it, and I have other videos as well. So feel free to look at my videos, come here, join the space, and let's keep this community together. All right, damages. It's about boredom, loneliness, and laziness. It's distracting from life. I was thinking about buying simple phone and just be bored. Yeah, yeah, that's very good to see that you're making sense of it in that way, because yes, the behavior is helping you with the boredom, with the loneliness, but you could see in the long run it doesn't make you be better. It only makes you feel better in the moment. So in actual sense, the key question will probably be, how do I deal with loneliness? Okay, how do I not run away from loneliness? How do I not run away from those period of silence? Sometimes it's the silence. We have a disposition which is that intolerance of uncertainty, and uncertainty also plays out in silence. And so if we are running away from silence, it means we're going to use just about anything. It could be scrolling, it could be, distracting, it could be watching a movie, it could be seeking reassurance. All of that is still a distraction. So the best question is, okay, how do I better deal with silence? How do I better deal with boredom? How do I better deal with loneliness? Now, if you understand that, it means you're going to be more clearer with what that scrolling is doing. And you won't even see the need to scroll anymore when you better understand how to deal with loneliness and boredom and laziness. Okay, so yes, when you work it out that way, it becomes more easier to be able to see what that behavior is doing. And you could call yourself out as well. Definitely, definitely, definitely meditate on that. I love meditation. I love meditation. I'm currently doing a boot camp at the moment where we have a community of people that we talk about a particular thing to meditate on, and we've been doing that for like maybe 1 month now. So I'll recommend that to anyone. Yes, please, Simon, go ahead and join that. Do that meditation, okay? That helps. When you find yourself being bored, instead replace that with something more helpful. Yeah. And the question to always ask ourselves is this behavior making me feel better at the expense of being better? Because it sounds like the scrolling might make you feel better in the moment in terms of it helps you to deal with the loneliness or the boredom. But in the long run, it just doesn't make you be better. So at all time, you want to ask yourself, is this behavior making me be better or just feel better? Once you have that blueprint in mind, it means you're going to know when you would know when to calibrate that particular behavior. Yeah. All right. I think I'm quite. Please, if you haven't sub or like this, live this stream, please go ahead and do. I really would appreciate anyone just joining me right now. Go ahead and subscribe. And I'm just starting this conversation, starting this space, and I'm super excited for all the chats we have so far. And I'm quite excited about Simon and damages, so yeah, so definitely please, hopefully I'm going to see more conversations, I'm going to see more questions coming up. But tonight was I don't know where you're streaming from, but this evening anyways, it was my first time going to be streaming here, so I think I'm looking forward to it, really. Yeah, looking forward to it, looking so forward to this stuff right now. All right. Thank you. It's been a nice try, by the way. So I think it's been a nice try to start this stuff today. So I'm going to think about better ways to stream. Like maybe I need to open up some invites for guests. But if you want to, join me as a guest here at any point in time, please feel free to send me. If you look at any of my comments, you could make a comment on any of my video, the recent one, and I could track you out and see I could send you an invite. But subsequent stream, I'm gonna put an invite so people could come here and have a chat with me as well. All right. I don't know who's still there with me right now. Let me know what you've made out of this so far. But thank you everyone who I thought to come here and stream for a very short time and to test the waters and to see how this feels like. So looking forward to this whole journey, this whole trip. Yeah. Thank you guys. Okay. All right then. Thank you. I'm gonna just stop this right now. Thank you very much. Thank you, Simon. I'm gonna speak to you later. Hey, good to see you. Just joining for the first time. Let me know where you're joining from. It's Anthony here, and it's my first stream. I am a psychological therapist, and I'm so excited to start streaming right now on YouTube. So if you're thinking about a place to be part of every Friday to talk about mental health and personal stuff, feel free to join this community. Just like and sub, really like and sub, and support me in this journey. It's my first stream tonight, this evening, and I'm quite looking forward to this whole experience, really. That's looking forward to it, really. So yeah, All right, then. That's me for tonight. And thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight. All right. Bye.